Um, Hello, welcome you all to yet another session of our Toppers Talk. And today we have with us our uh, achievers of UPSC 2024. We have Pandurang and Dhanya. And from Statecraft IAS Academy, we congratulate you. We are really proud of your achievements and heartfelt congratulations from our side to both of you. So we just wanted to know, how do you feel? What was the first reaction when you? I think it's been about 2 days. Has the feeling sunk in? What was it that you felt? Yeah, one of you can start.
Yeah, so as I said, this was my third interview in CSE. So, and not getting my name in the list for two times straight, I was nervous and I was anxious also. But when I found the name, I couldn't believe it. But yeah, later it got sunk in, and a lot of my friends and all the mentors and myself, like all they wished me, and yeah, now I think it got settled, I guess.
Okay. And what about you, Danya?
This was my first interview, sir, and my first mains, and I was relieved to see my name in the list. Actually, this was my first reaction. I was relieved, and definitely I believe in myself, and I know that I can do better also. So the first thing was definitely my family and my friends were very happy. I think I have uninstalled all the social media, and all my friends, they were calling from they were my schoolmates, and they started calling me that they could see my name in the list. They were happy. People all around me were happy. So it was a joyful moment, I would say, for the past 1 to 2 days. So yeah, definitely a good feeling.
Right, right. And any particular call or wish that you're like, okay, yeah, something actually significant has happened? Anything that made you feel like that?
I I think I received a call from one of the ministers of the district in charge. So yeah, I had cleared forest service before, so I was in touch with him, and also I had received some calls from other administrators like SP and DM and CEO Jilla Panchayat. Yeah, these calls I think made me that something. Really, I think I achieved something.
Right. What about you, Danya?
For me, the most memorable one was my school teachers. I'm very close to my school teachers since I was in a residential school that was Javana Navodaya Vidyalaya.
Right.
So getting calls from them after 10 years or 15 years, I think that was the most memorable one. Getting calls from principal, and they still remember me, and they felt that I had that potential to be a civil servant. Also, I think that was the most memorable one.
Okay. Great. Great to know that. And now that you're on the other side of the list, ever during this journey have you felt like, "Nahi, abhi, now it's a lot, let me quit"? Were there moments like that, and you want to share something for somebody on this side still of the list?
Yeah, for me, I think the first two attempts I didn't clear mains. I cleared prelims, but I didn't clear mains twice. So yeah, and that's when I was thinking about quitting. But again, I was very close. When in my second attempt, I was very close. Like I missed the cutoff by 1 mark. I think that 1 mark I changed the whole decision. I was thinking about quitting, but when I saw the mark sheet, I think I can do it. Like I can do better. So that was the moment. But yeah, after that, it has been like I moved on to another level interview and then got the rank in another service, and now this rank. So after that, like after that decision, I think it was the best thing, I think, of not quitting.
And what about you, Danya?
I think back to back for the in the past first two attempts, I couldn't clear my prelims at all. So soon after my second attempt, I used to rethink that whether should I go back to my IT job or something like that. I had that feeling, but I wanted to give one more attempt, and now I've got that reaffirmation, or I would say assurance that yes, I didn't quit and it was a good decision. And clearing that mains for the first time and then going to the interview, I think time and again I got that reassurance that yes, this can be done. It is not that something which is impossible or something like that. So it's a good feeling, correct?
I mean, during this period, I'm sure you have had both of you are from engineering background, and you have had friends who are parallelly taking their corporate. And I think Danya has worked earlier. Pandurang also was an intern at Cisco, I think. And you thought, we'll go back and probably chill at cafeteria, and something of that sort kept coming when you're scrolling, or like, let's become an influencer, something like that. Any any such weird thoughts which now feel like, how, I mean, glad that I didn't go down that line.
Yes, yes. I think definitely that feeling of that FOMO will always be there. Definitely, when you're not clearing at least like twice, thrice, if you don't clear, you will feel that. Yeah, but back of my mind, and also like I always believe that I think I can do this. Okay, I think it's just taking some time, but let it be. I think when I do it, I think the things will change forever, I guess. So I think that motivation and that hope had kept me going at it.
Right. And you, what about you, Danya?
I think it was during pandemic where I decided that I have to resign from my job and I should at least give it a try. That I should prepare for the civil services. I think
Right.
that was the life changing moment. I would say, coming into this civil services field where no one around me had even thought of. I had no one to guide me at all initially. So it was a life changing moment for me.
Okay. Okay. And both of you shared that you had challenges clearing in the first couple of attempts. And what is it, that one thing that clicked? Any weird advice, anything, or any change in like approach or your mindset, that you're going to go all out, not fear? What is it that helped you overcome that hurdle of prelims?
For me, the first two attempts I had cleared, I didn't have any particular issues with prelims. In my all this was my fifth attempt. I had cleared all the five prelims. I did not have much issues with the prelims as such. But when it comes to clearing prelims, I think one thing is you have to understand what is the demand of the UPSC when it comes to prelims. It is not about reading only and expecting that everything that I have read will come. I think this is a big mistake a lot of aspirants will do. Despite no matter how much like preparation that you do, only around 40 questions you will be knowing exactly that. Rest
Right.
60 questions will be out of the box. And it does not require you to read everything or to read as many things, but rather it requires you to understand the concept very at the core. I think basic things should be understood well, and such little information can be used. Rather, it can be interlinked with other subjects to maybe eliminate answers or use some logic or some reasoning to come at the. I think this broad way of thinking is required in prelims, not just reading everything and expecting the same things to come. I think when I looked at my the PYQs, I got this. During the early stages of preparation, I was referring to PYQs a lot, and I deduced this from the PYQ that the expectation here is different. It is not something like the NEET or JEE where you are expected to read a lot of things and do the same thing when it comes to an exam, but this is different. So I think this understanding has made my preparation better, I guess.
Okay. And you, Danya, anything that worked?
I think for me, in my third attempt, seeking help from people around me, I think that was the biggest or good thing I did. And I made a lot of friends. I started asking them, what is the right thing to do at this point of time. I saw a lot of papers, around 55 for GS and around 35 for CSAT. And I had my peer group also. I took guidance from Ankita ma'am also, actually, from Statecraft. I came to her during my prelims, and meeting people and seeking that guidance or taking that guidance from people around me. I think that was the biggest factor in clearing prelims or even for mains, writing a lot of answers. even for interview, I had given a lot of mocks because I knew that my for me, I need a lot of practice. So that is what I understood in all the three stages, and I went for a lot of mocks for all the three stages.
Right, right. Okay. And we all know that it's like a marathon and you need it bouts of motivated days, and then there are bad days. What what is it that was a motivational factor? Any particular movies, quotes? What is it that kept you going? I'm sure that there is something that every person has. And the second part of it is, how did you cope with the bad days where, you know, mains result is out, you've missed by, or like prelims result is out, or anything, you're given a mock close to the mains and it's not gone well. How do you cope with something like that?
Yeah, coming to the motivation part, I studied in Navodaya Vidyalaya, and our, I would say, chairman, who is basically the district magistrate, collector of that district. So I had seen him multiple times visiting our school, and also one of our close relatives also is in state services. So I had seen the work that he was doing and all that the government, the service that he was doing, and the recognition that he was getting. So that had kept me. I had seen that okay, that is the job. I think the service to people and entering government service is what I want to do. I had this in my mind, so that kept me going. And as I said, as, this is a marathon, the whole process. And if you clear prelims, you are in the game here. I think the biggest motivation for you should be to clear prelims and expect mains, and you'll be engaged throughout the year. If you don't clear prelims, then you are led for 1 year, and definitely you will be going, down. That so for me, fortunately, I've been able to clear prelims and be in the game and never go down. That was my thing.
Right. And you, then you.
I think unlike him, I kept myself motivated for 2 years straight without even clearing prelims, and I had to be self motivated. And my friends used to tell me that you think like a diplomat or you think like a civil servant. My friends or my family members, they were motivating me, and I think without their support, I wouldn't have even thought of giving my third attempt or giving my prelims, even after not clearing my prelims for first two attempts. I think constant support from all the well wishers around me.
Right, right. And like he pointed out that once you clear prelims, it's when you get an opportunity to again try your luck, try your strategy, what worked last time. After you finish your mains only, okay, this work, probably this small thing I need to change. So for that to implement again, you need to again write prelims, again clear prelims, and you keep on chiseling out strategies over strategies. And coming to strategy, any particular topper strategy that you felt closely associated, or have you kept on changing from starting from somewhere and ended somewhere? How is it? Anybody, any particular thing that you followed?
Uh, Not particularly one, I would say. I was referring to a lot of answer sheets of toppers, not a strategy per se. I think I figured out like a strategy that suits me. But I was taking help maybe in terms of the answer sheets and also the some notes they had prepared. I had taken a lot of help from the notes of Shruti Sharma. She was all India rank one, I think in 2021, I guess. I had referred to her notes and her answer copy.
Sorry, I think it got cut in between. Am I audible? Is it audible? Hello? Hello? Is it audible? It's audible now?
Awesome.
Okay, sorry, it got cut in between. But yeah, you were mentioning about strategies, Pandurang. You can probably continue from there.
Yes, sir. I think my go-to strategy would be practicing a lot. in all the three stages. I think that is one thing I've learned, that practice a lot until you get there. It can be even for mains, answer writing every day, at least for an hour. I think even for mocks, speaking a lot in front of the mirror or with somebody, I think that helped me a lot with all the three stages. So I would say practicing a lot.
Okay. Okay. And any small celebrations for your own self as soon as you cleared? Is it something that for your own gratification? Because there is nobody clapping till you get the final result. I mean, you have cleared prelims, you have cleared mains, but only after everything you get the result and you come into the final service list is when everybody notices. But for your own self, how did you like make yourself feel good? Any particular way of celebrating, going to movie, an odd day out? What is it that is your typical outing kind of a thing? After you passed prelims, mains, finished your interview and came back.
Is it on the day of result? Or?
No, on the days of those particular intermittent results.
Yeah, like after every stages, I used to chill out with my friends. I have a lot of friends here in Bangalore. Some are working in IT companies, so they used to come and we used to hang around. And that's how I used to celebrate maybe all the results, and also right after any exam, I used to, maybe that was like a stress relief for me.
Hello. Hi, hi. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, audible.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Danya was mentioning about her way of celebration. Just start. I mean, then we can take it from.
Yes. So I think after every stage, I used to go out with my friends and family members. I used to eat some good food. I think that was my go-to kind of relaxation soon after my every stage. I think going out and having some fun. After every
Okay. On a fun note, when you say good food, is it Korean food?
stage. Definitely, sir. I've tried that also. Definitely Korean food. I was
So,
asked actually a lot of questions were on Korea, especially in my interview also,
so for all the listeners
especially
and everybody who don't know, Danya is an ardent Korean culture fan and she can speak Korean. So that's her hobby, and we had multiple rounds of interaction about Korea, Korean culture, anime, and K drama, etc. So I just thought. And Pandurang, any hobbies that you were able to pursue during this period?
Yeah, again, coincidentally, I also used to watch a lot of Korean drama, and but I read English fiction, and yeah, like apart from that, I watch cricket as well. So these was the things that I used to do in my, like, maybe some off period.
Okay, okay. And so now that you have like tried and tested few strategies, any particular things that you think if you had done something from beginning, you would have probably um, shortened or had more lesser challenges or struggles, and anything, any such thing that you would tell you, like remind yourself of?
Yeah, like as Nanya was mentioning, that the practicing thing that is required for all the three stages. And I said that I was good with prelims, but I was not focusing well on answer writing in my earlier attempts. So if I had done that, also when I started in 2021, that was when I started giving 2020 when I started giving the attempts. It was during COVID, and twice the exam was postponed, and there was hardly little time left for the mains preparation. So yeah, that I didn't do well answer writing. For that reason, I could get good marks in three attempts in the mains. Yeah, if I had done that well, I think it would have shortened. Especially my optional, I couldn't maybe cover much in my earlier attempt. Yeah, but I was able to do better, I think, in this attempt.
Okay. And Danya?
And for me, I think I should have spoken to people around me. What I was just stuck to my basic notes, and I should have got to know about the strategies also from my seniors. I should have spoken to a lot many people. I should have um, asked for some guidance also from people around me. I should have done that sooner. In my third attempt, I had a peer group also, and I got a lot of guidance from various people. I started to speak to a lot of people from different institutes also. I think that is how somehow it has definitely helped me in clearing all these three stages, I would say.
And during this journey, you have changed as a person. Any significant things that you see yourself a change in you? Maybe a bit of patience uh, is something that is definitely added to every aspirant who has gone through this. Any changes that you noticeable changes on your side?
Yes, definitely. I think through the process, as a person, you will mold, and your character will be, I think, much more sophisticated. I guess when you come out of this, I think I have seen a lot of changes within me. I have become more calm, more composed. Maybe think better. I think these are things, and also be humble. When you see a lot of failures again and again, I think it makes you very humble to the core. Yes, I think I've learned a lot of life lessons through this, and I think I'll take a lot when I move forward. As the whole journey has taught a lot.
And you, Dhanya, anything that you?
Even for me, I think I've learned a lot of patience in this process. And I've learned that quitting is not the sole solution, especially in this journey. And definitely a lot of patience and mindfulness, I would say, in all the three stages, because every question matters. It can be in mains or it can be prelims or it can be even in the interview. I think that mindfulness, I've gained a lot.
Uh, and I think, with informed mind and ability to make informed choices, being empathetic about fully knowing the entire spectrum of things in the nation, these are things that probably add more character and ability to understand, evaluate situations, how do you react to them, etc. These are things that definitely probably you'll more encounter in the coming days. Any thoughts, any final thoughts you want to share on your entire journey?
Yes, what I want to tell the aspirants is that you have to be very focused, even if you're giving two attempts, three attempts, like even one attempt, but be focused in your approach. And as Nanda mentioned, you take right guidance. That was a lot of aspirants miss it, especially in the early stages of preparation. Please, you can talk to the toppers and ask them where to get the guidance and get the right guidance, and be consistent, not only in result but the effort that you're putting. Don't get distracted. Like I think people should restrict, I guess, maybe three attempts, four attempts, not maybe take too much also. I think I think it is doable within three attempts if you follow the right guidelines or the right guidance and everything. Yes, I think just stay focused and hard work. Apart from that, smart work is also necessary, not only hard work. And yeah, keep working, I guess.
And you, Danya?
And I think for me, do not question your ability, because soon after my engineering, I used to feel that okay, the civil services is not definitely for me, and I jumped into the IT field. And after a few years of IT, I was like, probably I can give it a try instead of regretting my whole life that I didn't even give it a try of becoming a civil servant. I think it is okay to dream high sometimes, and I think if we put the, as you said, putting the efforts in the right direction, I think definitely we can reap some benefits. And I think it's okay to dream high. That is what I want to say to all the aspirants. And putting the right effort in the right direction will definitely.
Right. It is okay to dream high and achieve, go in that direction, and probably see what is it in for each of us to seek in that journey. Thank you for joining, and from Statecraft IAS Academy, we wish you all the success in your endeavors. May you serve the country with the best of your intentions, your dynamism, your thought clarity, and take the nation to greater heights. Hearty congratulations from our side, and see you soon for a strategy video. And how did you strategize for each aspect? Probably an optional strategy and so on. This is more on our congratulatory video and to share our happiness with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. See you.